But my father gave me this box of old yellowed sheets of paper and documents, things that my grandmother never threw out, that were letters written to her father, to Baruch. And I brought, I went through it and I found a couple of letters with the idea that maybe Yuri would be able to help me work on translating them. And there was one letter I found that was written by Shmuel to my grandmother. And this was in, I think, early 1940s or late 30s. And I'm thinking, well, I wonder what this is about. It was very exciting it was this connection between these figures who I had heard stories about but never knew, and my grandmother, who I knew only for a few years. I think she passed when I was 9 or 10 or so, but I remember her. And it was really exciting to see this letter as this link. And so I brought it into the center, and Yuri was great, and he was really excited. He said, "This is wonderful. Do you mind if we share this with your classmates?" So we Xeroxed it, and we spent that morning translating it as a group. And what we learned, the letter was a Yiddish lesson. So Shmuel was writing my grandmother in response to a request she had made that he might help her practice her Yiddish. And the letter basically consists of him writing, I think, in a clear and simple fashion that she, without as much Yiddish, could understand it, but also, complimenting her on your Yiddish is very good. You shouldn't say that you're not good at it. It's quite impressive. And what was so meaningful about that is the age that my grandma was when she received that letter. I did the math, and she was 32 or 33, so about the same age that I was last summer in the program. And it felt like, wow, at my age, my grandmother was asking for help learning Yiddish, even though she was able to clearly read this letter that I had no hope of doing alone. And I'm at the same age starting this, so it felt close to my grandmother to be able to have that experience, and also very close to the other folks in the Steiner program, where it was with their help. They're kind of poring over this letter from members of my family to help me understand this piece of my own history that was deeply meaningful, and one of the most meaningful memories I have from that wonderful summer. So.